Many people like to believe that if we put in good, hard work, we would be able to have a well-paying job and financial stability. But what will we as a society do when work itself disappears as an option? I'm going to assume that you've seen CGP Grey's and Kurzgesagt's videos on how the new wave of automation fueled by AI and other technologies that will replace most of the population's jobs in the near-ish future. If you haven't seen them, watch them now. The links are in the description down below. You might be inclined to ask, what could we do to ensure the best possible outcome for the most number of people? There are many different solutions being talked about, including corporate sponsorships, large-scale retraining, and evolving to an economy of the commons. In this video, I want to focus mostly on Universal Basic Income, or UBI. With UBI, everyone would receive a standard wage from the government, working or not. This could be paid for by a flat-rate blanket tax on all income. The rates range from as low as 5% to as high as 40%. While this may seem very high, after the UBI payment, using the most backed UBI methods, even at a 30% rate, only the top 2 income quintiles would be paying more than they currently do. After removing the redundant welfare programs, only the top quintile would see any increase in taxes compared to today. With automation and vertical integration pushing marginal costs to basically nothing, as well as much larger customer base due to more people having more money, large businesses, and thus the super rich, could be making even more than ever. Depending on who you ask, UBI will either incentivize people to take risks and start businesses, or incentivize people to get lazy and never do anything, causing the whole system to eventually crash. UBI could replace almost all of the individual welfare programs currently in use that sometimes have strange lines drawn as to who will receive benefits. This is a problem that many opponents of most welfare systems have. People who they feel dip into too many pools of benefits and appear better off than honest, struggling people who sometimes fall just outside the line. And UBI could actually reduce the overall welfare costs of a country due to its simplicity and efficiency as a system. It does have some downsides though. If the GDP drops or too much money flows out of the tax system, people would make less money on UBI. This would cause the economy to shrink further as people would not be able to spend as much money. It would add to inflation. More economic equality does lead to that, but the amount of inflation added would not be as high as you might think, as money is not being created so much as redistributed. UBI is also a hard sell, especially in the US where most people are wary of any increase in taxes, welfare, or wealth redistributions. However, basic income would boost entrepreneurship, increasing competition and benefiting the economy. This could make UBI payments higher, creating a positive cycle. It's also important to remember that UBI would not mean bigger government in the control sense, as the UBI payments would be based on how much money is taken out as a byproduct of the economy. Whatever path we take as a society, it seems that our economic model may need to change. The decisions that we make through the next couple of decades could be the difference between a near utopian or dystopian future. Or not. Let me just start with this. This video is simplifying a very complex issue in order to make it more digestible. I realize it goes much more deep than this, and some information will be in the links down below. As an update, during the later stages of making this video, Kurzgesagt has released a video on UBI. It's better than this one. And you should watch that. The link is down below. This has been a long process doing this video by myself. It's taken hundreds of hours in research and writing and animating for this video, as well as other videos that are still in the works. So comment down below, let me know what you think. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.